Hello everyone, I am Jordan. I'm from Miami, Florida, USA, and I am a travel YouTuber. I've been traveling the world full-time for 3.5 years now. I think to me, friendship means someone that you just connect with and you can talk and have a good time and just be relaxed around them, and that they make you feel happy. Traveling a lot, I meet a lot of people that, I might see for a short amount of time and then leave. So I really base friendship off of someone that just makes me happy and that I can talk to. I would say yes and no, because for one thing, you make friends easier when you're traveling, and I love meeting new people and experiencing their culture, but then you connect with someone and then you leave. So it's kind of hard to get past those beginning stages of the friendship, like where are you from, the very, very basics, and that's kind of the surface level of a friendship, and then the person leaves or you leave. So it can be difficult to get beyond that stage. But on the other hand, you meet so many people, so it's kind of a balance. I feel like I made so many friends in Egypt. People there are just super easygoing, and I felt like whenever I would meet someone, they were, I don't know, they just would want to hang out and want to show me their country or just do nothing together and just talk, and very curious about the world, and I was very curious about Egypt. I love Egypt. I went to a conference in Egypt last year, and I went to the conference knowing 0 people. I didn't know anybody in that city, nobody at the conference, and I left with a group chat of about 70 people, and we would hang out every single night, stay out until 2 a.m. and then wake up at 8 a.m. together and go to the conference, and we hung out the entire time. We all became super close, and we still talk to this day. It was difficult to make friends in China. There is, first of all, a huge language barrier, so that created a gap already. And even if people can speak English, it might not be that well, or even if they can, it's just such a different culture. And that's great. I love new cultures. I love that they have a different perception of things, but it was just so different that it definitely created this divide between foreigners and Chinese. You can never be in Chinese culture to an extent. You are the foreigner, you feel like that a lot. This isn't everybody, but it was very hard to genuinely connect with the locals there. Well, I was at an Airbnb in the south of France, and the girl that was renting it out, my new roommate for that week, she and I just hit it off. We got along so well. She's also from the US, and we just would talk and talk and talk. We got super close, and actually I was enjoying it there so much that I wasn't thinking about leaving and where I'll go next. So then the night before, I was like, oh my gosh, my Airbnb here runs out tomorrow, I guess I have to go. She was like, nah, just stay, keep staying as long as you want. So I ended up staying with her for another week, and then I was like, all right, well, I gotta keep traveling, so I gotta go. And she's like, well, where are you going? Let's go somewhere together. So the next day, we flew to Morocco together and had a great time there, and that was great. I do, because it can be very isolating traveling, and always having to say so many goodbyes. It can really start to wear on you after a while, and just little things that you just want friends around you, or even someone that recognizes you at the coffee shop. Just these little things start adding up. And I think especially with social media, people seem so present in your life, but then there's this barrier, and you really just want that real connection. You want to actually be at the coffee shop with someone in person and just talk, maybe about nothing, not some big conversation, but just talk. and hang out, and that can be missing a lot of the time, especially with people that you actually know and haven't just met. So I travel solo a lot, but my boyfriend like prefers to stay in one place more, so of course I miss him a lot, like when we're traveling apart, but from back home I miss my sister Bryn the most. She and I are like best friends, and yeah, I'm always telling her to come join my travels, but still waiting. I like to do groups on WhatsApp because if I have to call every single person and tell them everything that's going on, it's just too much, and I'm really bad with calling on the phone, so it just never ends up happening. So yeah, and then it's nice that they can watch my videos and kind of know the basics of what's going on, and then just talk from there. I call maybe like 3 or 4 people, the rest texting. I have always been someone with a lot of dreams, and like big dreams that seem really unrealistic and wild and crazy. And for a long time I let people tell me that like dreams are nice, but you have to be in the real world here and work and have a career, and that just wasn't me. So I decided to go for it, and what's the worst that can happen? Like, I'll never regret at least trying. And now so many of those things that I had hoped for actually have come true, and from a little bit of luck, I guess, but like mostly from my own hard work and my determination, I guess, to make it happen. So yeah, that's what I'm proud of in myself. My superpower, I can find super cheap flights, really cheap. I'm like a cheap flight ninja, which comes in handy. What? My spirit vegetable. Is it bad that I like don't even know many vegetables? I don't know. Maybe a carrot, because above the ground there's all these like leaves and green, bright green, but then there's like way more below the ground. It's just like wanting to be quiet and sit in the carrot coffee shop.